Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Virtue's Last Reward episode 16. Last time we clicked Betray. For the first time ever on this Ambidex game option. So basically you do an escape room kind of thing, you come back to the Ambidex room and then you can either betray or ally yourself with your adjacent partner in the cell in this game. And if you ally yourself with each other, you both go up 2 points, but if you betray, you go up 3 and the other person goes down 2, I think. But if you both press betray, then you stay the same. Now, I think Temioji in the last alternate timeline, I think he betrayed in order to get Quark up to 9, but I don't remember if that's right. I think so. So results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Open. Alright, let's see what happens now. As Fire and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temioji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What happened to make him like that? Or maybe it was on the second one that he did that. Uh-oh. Chose betray, huh? That's messed up. What? You said I should. Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Temioji chose to betray us? It was a leading question. Huh. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along. Was I? God damn it. Yo, what's up? Siggy! Fado! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results. Get over here! Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on. Hey, wait. Shit. Good. Looks like you're all here, finally. Let's get ready to rock. Ambidex game. Round 1. The results. If everybody would please direct their eyes towards this monitor. So has anyone else clicked betray? Everyone's done betray. Oh my god. Oh my god. Betray, and betray. That's not what happened last time. We didn't have 2 betrays last time. Interesting. Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets. I got betrayed. Sorry, I told him he might choose betray. I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two. And this is what I got. I apologize. Fi, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button. Oh. Yeah, I guess you've got a point. Huh? Wait, what? It's Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him. What the hell, Fi? Are you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you push the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait. I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fi. What the fuck? But she was gone too. Yo, what the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for fire, I noticed that Clover Kay and Luna seemed to have some kind of argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously. Why did you do it? Sorry, I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know? I apologize, but I felt the same way. But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster. If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see? If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times. But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice. Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something. We aren't trying to blame you. But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to just choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys. Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Between her shoulders, her head was buried. She just had her head down. Her back trembled as if perhaps she was crying, but I couldn't see her face. Oh, poor Luna. But wasn't she maybe the serial killer? Alistair and Quark, however, seemed to be having some issues of their own. Fine. You just wait. Man, that's all your fault, Quark. My fault? Why are you blaming me? They exchanged dark looks, then stomped off in different directions. Zero. When does the next round start? What makes you think we'll be having another round? What makes you think we'll be having another round? Just trying to get my tongue in the right place. Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2. Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round. Yeah, I guess I did. You've got a point. You're right. There will be a second round. When? I don't know. Why not? The voting happens when an AB gate opens. They're already open. Right you are. So let me just close them. There they are. Say goodbye to your Ambidex room. The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates. Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them? Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them. So, how many times do we play the AB game? I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's any bunny's guess how long it'll go, but I plan on keeping this party going until some bunny opens the number 9 door. So it's over when someone gets 9 BP. Nope. I thought you'd gone. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to that big number. Although, I really hope that doesn't come to that. Hey, can I ask you something? Why are you so cool? I dunno, can you? There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly. Yeah, so? But what about number 9 door? Are the rules the same? Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Ziggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through a secondary chromatic door. Maybe it's not 100% true. What? What do you mean? Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want. That's not what you told us. Well, I didn't want to make things complicated. Then explain it now. Just use the bracelets. What? How? There's a sort of scanner between the doors, the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. That doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people. So, it's scanning the bracelets then. Ding ding ding! Yeah, I think we've done this all before. So, I might start skipping if we end up with the same thing, but I feel like it's going to come to a close soon. As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are. But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off? Oh yes, they do indeed. Then, how do I take it off? Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself. What's the second way? You gotta die. Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way? Oh, Theo. I think you already know. What? Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet? Of course I do. Oh well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die. Like a pig. Like a dog. You'd gotta die like a dirty dog. Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show. Anyway, the point is that you can detect electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So when that signal goes away... The lock on the bracelet releases, right? Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you. Huh. Next round. Yep. What do you mean? Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Timmy Aldio, Alas, or Mooney. Or maybe everyone. What? Why? Yeah. Why am I gonna die? I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalised, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is. You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die? Correct, Ziggy. Full marks. I see. Alice, Luna and I only have 1 BP. That means that we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points. What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier? Sorry. Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them. Well... Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules. I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Or is it? I took a moment to go over everything in my head. Alright, we can definitely skip this bit. But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The colour's changed, hasn't it? Yeah, my colour's changed. It's magenta now. Mine's magenta too. Me too. Alright, let's go. Alright, just can go from auto to skip. That's annoying. I'm a yellow pair now. I'm yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair. Then who's the yellow solo? Me.
still a solo. Looks like I'm seeing.
I'm a seeing pair. Aren't you one too? Yeah. Says pair and the colour's seeing.
When did they change? Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colours get all shuffled up automatically.
Skip all this. Okay.
So, what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
So if this plays out the same as it did last time, then Alice is going to die. Or is somebody else going to die now? Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes. We should go see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposable chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something. I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors. Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections? There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I hadn't owed anyone money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius. Nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just that one time. And she was the one who went after me. Alright, we can skip this. Yeah, we did this. That's how we got caught. Yep, saw this. We saw that. And they opened again. I was in the AB room with Phi. Right, okay. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Alright, so we've been to the lounge. Let's just double check what's going on here. So, okay, we're on the, oh, interesting. So here there's a split, but on this route there isn't one. What does that mean? So does that mean we have to choose a certain door? It's not going to give us the option. Okay, cool. So now we go around and check. So who was found in the crew quarters? It was Alice, so let's go here. We're going to find a body. Crew quarters. There she is. Oh, Sigma! Well, have you found anything? So we do see that Alice meets up with Clover. No, what about you? Nothing. I looked through 3 of the 4 rooms in here. No secret passages so far. I don't think we're going to find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid? You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them. Right. Hey, there's something I've been wondering about. What? So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you? What do you mean? Well, you obviously know each other pretty well. Yeah, we do. We're half sisters. Oh. Any chance you'd buy that one? Ha 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 ha. Sorry. Then what do you think we are? I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean? What? I heard you talking about in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters. Oh god, this one. Alice, what should we do? Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed. Clover and I are co-workers. Okay, where do you co-work? We can't tell you that. Why not? Is it some sort of secret government or project that you can't talk about? You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better. Does it have something to do with Zero? Why? Why would you think that? Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way that you were talking in the infirmary. There's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice. From what you two were saying, I'd bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here. Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Clover. It's okay. I think we can tell him a little. What do you mean this isn't the first time? About a year ago. A year ago? It's only been a year. 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh wait, I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind the nonary game also called themselves Zero. Whoa, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place? Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped. What? You mean this is your second nonary game? No. It's my third. Third? Okay, interesting. The same thing happened 10 years ago. Oh yeah, of course. Wait, what are you? Then that means you have to have something to do with this. I guess you could say that. What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a third one. No, I don't think so. Why not? Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested. What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one. They're still on the run, but... Then it has to be them. No, I really don't think so. Why? Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game. Okay, well, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons. Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so. Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero? I don't know. That's not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring out all of this, but you've got to think. But I don't know. Oh. What? The gas mask. The gas mask. Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it? Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were... Whoa. Then it's got to be the same person. Oh, we're kissing. But I don't know why they'd do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except, for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right? Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the, are you sure you've never met any of the other people here? Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna or Dio or Temiojo or Quark or Phi. But Kay... Oh, hang on, let me think. Yellow door. I've suddenly thought that we need to try and get the key onto Kay to open his mask, but we don't do that unless we go to a certain room, do we? I don't know whether we're going to do it if we go this way. Alright. Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor, and if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't even know he had met any of us. Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not. Okay, keep going. What happened with the first and second nonary games? Maybe they can tell us something. Before she could respond, Alice spoke up. Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get. What? Why? We don't have any proof that you're not Zero Senior. If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen. Are you an idiot? For one, I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me. There's no reason for you to do this. I wouldn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't. And that would be... Well, obviously she can't tell you. Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you. Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited. Okay. Coming. Hey, hold on a minute. Goodbye. The only word that appropriately describes how they left the room would be stalked. Would it be? They stalked out of the room. I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't be getting any more information out of Alice or Clover. Damn it. I kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it only rattled back at me. Interesting, though, we actually have confirmation that that is the Clover from the first and second nonary game. And that is the Alice... But hang on. She wasn't called Alice, she was called Lotus, so what's that about? There wasn't anything more I could do. It was time to move on to a different room. I dug my hands into my pockets and headed off. Is it a pseudonym? Infirmary. I see. I guess I've got to go to the lounge. Infirmary. Infirmary.
Sigma. What do you want?
What do I want? Well, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. What does that mean? Why was that creepy?
Tell you what, how about I'll be doctor? You get on the exam table and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better, you goddamn idiot.
Well then what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then, just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. So is it just you here?
Oh, this side of the divider, yeah. On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who the killer was first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it have been?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? What do you want to know? Why do you want to know it? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why's that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you then?
Ugh. What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why do you just leave me alone? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Yeah, right, like I'm gonna tell you that. Tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Quark?
Hey! Stop it! Quark, don't tell him a damn thing.
Well, you're getting more suspicious by the... I started toward the petition as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... He was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Temioji. He looked back, confused. When you're listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy and I couldn't really make out what you were saying.
This is something that we had at the end of the last arc, where we suddenly felt ill and everything was moving so fast. Interesting.
I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Temioji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Huh? Oh yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway, you really sure you're okay now?
Yeah. Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly she's some sort of doctor. I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep, come on, let's get back. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Temioji, keep an eye on him, alright?
You think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned toward the exit. Oh man, I hope there's no more Temioji in the near future. Where to go next? That tears my throat up. There's only one place I hadn't visited, but it's fun to do. Let's go to the lounge. I guess it was just lit up because it was the first one. I thought maybe it was lit up because we'd been there before, but Of course, this is another timeline, isn't it? Another timeline of another dimension. Another dimension, another dimension. Lounge. Ah, Sigma. Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest. What are you telling me for? What are you telling me for? Oh, yeah. You were one of the first people in here, weren't you? Yeah. So? Well, did you notice anything? No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable. Okay, how about something more useful? I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful. Right. Dio, what's this? That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine. Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read? Can you even see? Just look at how those rings on Saturn, don't they excite you? Different strokes, I guess. It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December the 31st, 2028. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that. Can you actually not read, Dio? December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right? 6 days, huh? You mean today is December the 25th? Yeah? Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with the gas, I suppose. Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything? Nothing of interest. You better not be hiding something. Oh, you better not be hiding something. There really wasn't anything helpful. At least nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though. Pretty cool. A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? And just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit? Well, it's more useful than how comfortable a sofa is. Hey, that sofa's comfort level is very useful. What? I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It is about Schrodinger's cat. No, I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, Schrodinger's cat is the experiment, or the thought experiment, about whether a cat is dead or alive if there's a chance of poison gas being released into a box that a cat is in. And before the box is opened, the cat is in a state of both dead and alive. Interesting theory in a to be introduced in a game with multiple scenarios and not scenarios, but pathways. No, it's not an issue of breed. Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me the cat dies at the end. Boo fucking who? Fine. Never mind. Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared. Oh, hello, Sigma. So this is where you were? Did any of you find anything? Nope, we got squat. You were looking though, right? Hey, answer me. Well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found. And? Nothing. Useless. What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you? Yeah, I almost forgot. Huh. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna. It looks like a piece of newspaper. Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe. The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. What? What is Radical 6? Just read the article. Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. It's not necessarily topical at all, but it's very COVID related, right? Ow. A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell. Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that Clipping mentions? Then you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus? I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right? The words were barely out of my mouth when I remembered. Quark. No, he'd just been tired, right? Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article? Interesting, so if I hadn't have done this, I wouldn't have got that. If I hadn't done it in this order and done the lounge last, I wouldn't have got that thing, right? The thought of Quark. Does it matter the order I do them? Maybe it does. Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How does that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found the article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it. Why would Zero do something like that? So that we think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we think that Zero wants us to think. How do you mean? And this thing is just a prop, something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. The article is a fake. You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something. Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper. What does the other side look like? The other side? Oh, hold on. It's blank. It's black. See, there you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side? Well, perhaps there was an ad there. An ad? Some sort of full-page ad with a black background. No. I bet your money an article like this was front-page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they'd put full-page ads on the back of the front page. Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this, it's pathetic. Am I right, or what? I suppose you do have a point. Yes, I agree. Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something. You're right. We'd have heard about it. We were staring at one another, unsure what to say next when... Hello? What's all this then? Tomioji? What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
I'm right here.
Thank God. You're a doctor, right?
Yes. Well, sort of, I mean...
You have to come with me. Quark, something's wrong with him.
Hey, calm down. Just tell us what happened to him.
He just collapsed. Just hurry. We have to go to the infirmary. Please. He needs your help. You have to save Quark. Please.
A quick glance made its way around the room and then we were off to the infirmary. Is this the way things panned out last time? I don't think it's... I think last time we saw Quark get ill in the middle of a corridor before he went through a door, right? It's interesting. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body and within seconds the results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them to Luna's face, No. As she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment looking down at Quark before she spoke. Did we scan him last time? Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection, a viral infection. Oh no. I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me. Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6. Whoa, okay, so it is actually Radical 6. Or is Luna lying? By then everyone had pushed their way into the infirmary and gathered around Quark's bed. Kay beckoned to Alice and Clover. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean. Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be. There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Adam says that there's an antiviral serum called Axelave. Axelave. Don't know how you say that. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary? Sigma, Temioji and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything. We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either. No luck in the lounge.
Oh God. And he's going to... Oh God, no.
Temioji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees. Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God.
Just had a little cough. Temioji, you're fucking my vocal cords up.
You're awake! Get away from me. What? Quark, what are you? Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to. Have to what? What are you talking about? Isn't it obvious? I have to escape. But how? Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No, let go. Let go of me.
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here. Yeah. Right. On it.
Me too. Stop it. Let go of me, you jerks.
Temioji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Temioji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right. Damn you. Bastards. Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body. They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape.
What? Okay.
Please. You have to let me go. Let me go. I'm trapped here. Let me die. I have to die. Kill me. Somebody. Anybody. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Ah!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get the scalpel away from him. Right. I've got it. Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow. Luna. Yes? Are there any tranquilizers in there? In here? No. Well, I mean... What? There's Sorperal B. Beta. Sorperal? That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Temioji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna. Okay. Let me just, Okay, I've got it. Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now! Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Wow, okay. Things have amped up here. Respiration, blood pressure, brainwaves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep. Alright, I guess we're good for now. Yes. What about the anesthetic? How long will it last? He shouldn't wake up for a few hours. Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy. I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason, without anything to hold it back. His body was using every ounce of his strength it had. Yeah? How do you know? Huh? Oh, well... How much do you know about this Radical 6? Oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've been shown, is the newspaper article Sigma showed me. You better not be lying. Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark tries to kill himself, are you saying that was because of the Radical 6 too? Yes. At least I think so. So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I think we'll call it there. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Borderline Games. What is Radical 6? I guess we'll find out next time. Thank you for watching this episode of Virtue's Last Reward, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.